Obviously we're disappointed with the tie at home. We always want to win when we're at home. I thought, we had more possession. They played certainly deeper, right from the beginning of the game. They were trying to kill the game when they were taking 25, 30 seconds for every goal kick. But we needed to move our play forward maybe by 15, 20 yards in the midfield and put a little more pressure on them, But then, in the second half, we had a couple of really clean looks, Nagel really early on, the one by Barrett. And in a game like this, you're not going to get, maybe 10 or 15 chances, so you're only going to get one or two, and you need to finish them when you can. So that didn't fall for us today, and, as a result, it ended up being a long game that way.
Gonzo said this week you guys are still kind of working on the balance between maintaining possession and being aggressive. What did you make of your balance in trying to strike that chord tonight?
It's still times, we're a little late sometimes switching the point of attack when those things are open. We found Dylan a couple of times in behind, but didn't really find Tyrone. There were opportunities for him to get him in behind. That's got to come about a little quicker. And as I said, sometimes when a team drops off the way Kansas City did, and then Gonzo and Ozzy are that deep, they're doing a job that really the center backs can do at that point, and that's why we need to push it forward. So, yeah, we're still working on that, and then you still need that final cohesion, where Papa gave us a lot of that in Vancouver. He ended up dropping deeper because they were so packed in, so he was looking for space, and we need to get comfortable finding space even where it's crowded.
Any word on Pineda?
It's an ankle. We'll see. He's had, I think that ankle's been sprained, off and on for a while.
You talked about how just having influence in the final third. Is this a game in particular where you miss the influence of an Obafemi Martins who can kind of get in there and sort of fill that creative role?
Well, obviously there's, that's something that Clint and he have been able to do in the past and combine in games like that where it's tight and in tough situations like that. But, yeah, so it's a little bit of a different dynamic with Chad. There's some things we gain, there's some things we lose. But Oba didn't play today, so it didn't matter.
Other questions?
How'd you feel about the appearances by Roldan and Jones tonight?
Was okay. Roldan, I thought got caught a little bit. I thought he did all right. Got caught a little bit because Marufo, if there's no blood or a bone sticking out, generally he doesn't blow the whistle. He got caught there expecting a foul in the middle of the field, and that almost cost us. Darwin, obviously he's got speed and he presents that danger to an opponent, and we felt those were the options that were best for us to come at that time because they're more offensive players and they could provide us something. So, Darwin's stint was sort of short, so it's tough to completely evaluate.
Steph with a big save in extra time there. How difficult is it for a goalkeeper who really had not a whole lot to do and then to have to step up in the 93rd minute there and save the game?
It's the hardest thing. It's the hardest thing. It's very easy to be a goalkeeper when a team's peppering you with shots and you're diving right, you're diving left, your focus is there, here comes the next shot and stuff. But when you're sitting in goal and you're not really facing much of anything and now all of a sudden you're called upon to make a big save, I think that's what separates, very, very good goalkeepers from the rest of the pack. And today he showed he's a very good goalkeeper.
Jackson.
Ozzy with a few really nice long passes there in the first half. What do you think of his vision? Is that something that he's been practicing, those long ones?
Yeah, he's been practicing, the long passes, and that's something we've been working on, and I thought it was good. As a team, we need to do that just a little bit quicker, a tad bit quicker. But certainly that kind of changing ball where we change the point of attack is an important part of our attack as we maintain possession.